The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
Ahoy! Let's go! We're waking up Chicago. Turn up the radio. It's time to start the show. On Q101 with the morning crew. Ahoy! Let's go! Welcome to the morning show.
Let's go. I don't think you're ready for today. I'm talking to the people out there, you guys out there. I don't think you're ready for what we have coming up here. I feel like I need special music to tell you what we have for free for you today, all this A-level stuff. I'm going to use the Benny Hill theme, the Benny Hill music theme.
Oh, not what I would have used, but go ahead. You can use that.
Let's see what this sounds like if I use this. We ready for it?
Fascinating. I would not have used this song.
That's why we're different.
Yeah, we are. Go ahead.
Okay, 21 Pilots tickets coming up at 7:20. We have a song scramble set up for you. All you do is listen, try to unscramble to 3 songs in order, and you get the tickets. 21 Pilots. Now, that's difficult, maybe for some of you. So, how about at 8 o'clock? More 21 Pilots tickets. It's Ticket Blitz Thursday. All you do is text in a word. Everybody can do that. Coming up then just 10 minutes later, 8:10, Kenzie. Clash with Kenzie, a trivia contest for Bonnaroo tickets, and a camping pass. You gotta know your trivia, but it can be a little tough. 9 o'clock, more of those 21 Pilots tickets just by texting in a word. Are you kidding me? And then at 9:20, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, anywhere you want to see them in America, VIP style, the trip, the hotel, all that. And that is also just texting in a word. There you go. That's today. It's ridiculous.
I want you to do that same thing, but with the Ric Flair theme song, The Space Odyssey. I would have used something more dramatic. I'm so surprised that you used Benny Hill.
Well, Ric Flair, that's stolen from another movie you haven't seen, 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Yes, I said Ric Flair's theme song, The Space Odyssey song. Yeah. To me, we're doing something dramatic. We're doing something bold. We're taking a step in a new direction today. We're relentless.
21 Pilots tickets at 7:20, 8, and 9. Bonnaroo tickets at 8:10. And the Chili Peppers anywhere in America you want to see them. Woo at 9:20.
Woo.
Is that better?
That's awesome.
I think you might be right on this one.
I'm going to stay tuned now.
You wouldn't with the Benny Hill song?
I was considering it.
Yeah, that's too bad. Well, listen, it's a great show. All kinds of A-level free stuff for you, plus a lot of tomfoolery in between. All that kind of thing.
Really, we're going to be tomfoolish today?
Yeah, a little tomfoolery.
I can't wait.
Every morning I get in here at 4, and I kind of put a check-in at 4 in the morning on our Facebook page and say, hey, what are you doing right now? And so I get some fascinating responses. You can add to it at Q101's Facebook page. For example, Andy, a lovely lady, checked in and said, getting myself up and grinding eggshells for my chickens.
Oh, I'm not a chicken guy.
Well, what I'm wondering is, do chickens eat eggshells?
Oh my God!
Why is she grinding up
that.
eggshells for my chickens?
Yeah, because there's no other purpose. She's got to eat them, right? The chickens have to eat them.
I don't know.
Are chickens cannibals?
I guess I'd be eating I'd be eating like toenails of a human if a human ate toenails, kind of.
But does a chicken eat chicken?
I don't think so.
Well, chicken tastes so good.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Chickens are disgusting looking, and it tastes so good.
They are disgusting looking.
Why is it so good? Let's see. More people checked in. And this one I still haven't gotten a full answer on it. It's a guy that checked in and said, getting ready for work. I said, what do you do? He says, I assemble wire harness.
Wire harness?
And I said, I need to understand exactly what that means. And he just gave me the laugh emoji.
Okay, that doesn't answer your question.
No, I just want to know assembling wire harness.
What does that do? Does he put harnesses on people, or does he make the harnesses himself?
Does he make wire? Do I have a wire harness and don't know it?
I don't. I think if you have to ask, you don't have one.
Maybe in the bedroom, if you know what I mean. I don't know. You guys check in at 312-591-8300. What are you doing right now? And explain fully, because I'm trying to evolve. I like to learn. I'm curious about you. Hopefully you're curious about me and Casey here and Kenzie. Hopefully. So check in there. If you understand wire harnesses, I'd love to hear from you. And call in at 312-591-8300 and educate all of us today. Oh, and 21 Pilots tickets coming up, too.
Woo!
The The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Well, this is why I love our listeners, and that's why I ask what you're doing at this hour. I open up the show by saying at 4 a.m., I always put this thing on Facebook. What are you doing right now? Give us that check-in. You up? And one person checked in and said that they're working on a wire harness plant. And I just wasn't sure what that meant. I asked for more information. I didn't get it. I believe our guy called who works the plant, but his phone kept cutting out where he was.
Yeah, we had somebody call in and fill us in on the wire harness because you and I both thought it was like a harness that you would wear.
I thought it was a sexual device.
I thought it was like if you were going to rob a bank Mission Impossible style.
Oh.
And you had to drop from the ceiling, you would wear a harness like that.
Not bad. None of us are close. Thanks to everybody that texted in and Googled it for us or just knew. Jessica, 219, checked in. Wire harness assemblies go inside your door at car manufacturing facilities. They manufacture cars. They put the wire harness inside your door so you can roll your window up and down, and it works with your power locks as well. Well, thank you, Jessica. Maybe you work at that plant, too.
Well, that's what I'd like to know is unless you're a mechanic or you're the one assembling that part, why would you know that? Why would you have that info?
Unless they Googled it for us and just told us, which is fine.
Please, I love that.
But also, it makes yourself look smart, you see? And we think you just know what it is, and we don't, so we look dumb.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope you Googled it.
I hope so, too.
Or Jessica, I just hope you're that smart, and you're like, damn, girl. Lucky guy or girl with you.
Yeah, I don't think so. There's no reason to know that if you're not working on cars actively.
If I went on a first date with Jessica, let's say.
All right.
And I said, like,
and where are you taking her?
Olive Garden.
Okay.
I go to Olive Garden. Maybe Maggiano's if I'm feeling like a little bit, I got a good week.
Family style, baby. Yeah. Hey, keep those portions coming.
And then she dropped in that knowledge. I'd go, I'm definitely getting a second date with Jessica.
Because she knows what a car harness is?
Yeah, she's got depth. She knows stuff. She's not just worried about the next dinner. You know what I mean? That's a woman that really can bring something to the table in conversation.
Jessica, I'm not saying you don't have depth. I'm just saying I need more than you knowing what a car part is.
Well, we all need more. We all need, like, boobs and stuff, right? Like,
or money. Boobs, money.
Money?
Yeah.
You wanted to be rich?
Oh, I thought we all need that.
Oh, well, you all need money. I'm talking about from your potential mate.
Oh, well, money helps.
Money does help. It's not bad. Also, our other question was, someone said they're grinding up chicken shells for their chickens, and Case asked, well, do they eat chicken?
Yeah, our chickens. Cannibals.
Let's see. Matt from the Oak Wolf checked in. Chickens eat their eggshells ground up as chicken supplement. It's like a calcium supplement.
Okay.
So they eat their own eggshells. They are opportunistic eaters, so they will eat just about anything they can, which does include chicken. I didn't fact check that at all, but I believe you because you had really good detail there, Matt.
Yeah, well, yeah, if you're throwing out calcium supplement, I'm going to believe the second half of that just based on that alone.
Yeah, when you use the word supplement,
I'm in.
You know your stuff.
Is that basically like the men's Centrum? What's the vitamin you take every day?
I take Centrum.
Is that what it's called?
It's a multivitamin.
Okay.
I guess it's a supplement. I mean, like a vitamin C supplement would be like one thing I think a supplement is, but a multivitamin is Centrum. I've been taking it since I was 15 years old.
That's why you look the way you do.
Look what I am.
Strapping.
And before I had a kid, I never was sick.
No.
I was never sick.
Unfortunately, now you're sick all the time.
I'm sick all the time. Damn kids and their daycare diseases. That's where COVID started in daycares.
Is that right?
That's where China daycares.
Wow.
And America daycares.
Real quick, 619 just checked it. I don't know if this was Rey Mysterio or not because that's the San Diego area code. But he asked, have you guys never worked on your own car? No.
Yeah.
I've never done that.
Listen, I love a guy that can work on his car. There's one of my neighbors. I go home. He's always working on his car.
That's awesome. That looks so cool.
I want to be his friend so bad, but I don't know how to intro.
That's a good point.
Like, hey, what's the carburetor looking like in there? I have no idea. And so, thanks for checking in, but I have no idea. I put gas in the car, and I even go to change like the windshield wipers at the dealer. Can you guys change these? It's not like working on the rain anymore.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. I'm with you, Brian. What am I going to do? Talk about power steering?
Yeah.
What am I going to get a wrench and fix something? I'm not doing that.
I did put some sweet 6x9 Jensen triaxle speakers in my Chrysler LeBaron once.
Oh, is that right?
But I tore up the whole back. Dude, it looked terrible, but the speakers sounded awesome. Maybe you got those kind of speakers in your car right now. You'll hear it when this drum kicks in with Mike Shinoda. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101. 101.
All right, time for a fact that makes your brain just go. Now, I'll give you the teaser right now. We did a payoff in about 5 minutes. This one's pretty, well, I want you to think about this as well in the text line, 312-591-8300. There's only 2 animals on Earth that do this, and it is in the romance arena. Humans do it, and bonobos do it. You know what those are?
But no, isn't that the store?
So that's where I bought my suit for my wedding.
My man.
It's called bonobos.
And you looked sharp.
Thank you. The crotch ripped out, though.
Hey, yo, my man.
Hey, listen.
Oh, you're one of the 2 animals that do this thing.
Hey, you know what I mean? Know what I mean? What do you want from me? Can't help what I got down there.
No, not at all.
Actually, I tried to do the splits dancing.
You tried to do the splits?
And it's a really tight suit. It looks good. I look so good in that suit.
You did.
Because it was a slim fit, a little bit of Lycra stretch. And they're unreasonably priced, by the way. But it did rip out. And I had to get it resewn, and it's fine. I still have the suit. But I ripped the crotch out in my bonobo suit.
You tried to do the splits?
It was my wedding day.
Why were you trying to do the splits?
I was getting my dance on. I get excited.
What song was playing?
Lit, my own worst enemy. So, 2 animals do this only in the bedroom. Humans and bonobos. And what they are is not just a suit company, they're a monkey. A bonobo is it's a certain kind of monkey.
Okay.
I'll tell that when we come back. But they're the only ones that do this in the world when it gets to time to get busy.
Okay.
And get some action from their female or male counterparts.
Yeah, whoever.
Whoever.
We don't judge here.
Whoever's willing to take you into a bedroom and do something naked with you.
Do something naked.
That's it, yeah.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
All right, time for a fact that makes your brain go. Only 2 animals in the entire animal kingdom and in the history of the world. Think about all the animals. There's like millions that are extinct now. They're just gone. Dinosaurs, insects, weird things in the ocean.
Yeah.
They're gone. So only 2 do this. Bonobos, and humans, I should say. Bonobos, which is a suit company, but it's also a pygmy chimpanzee.
What does that mean? Because monkeys terrify me. I don't know much about them.
Well, first off, they can probably kill you.
Well, a lot of things can.
I know, but if you look at they're so majestic looking, bonobos. And it's actually an endangered great ape and one of the 2 species making up the genus Pan, if you will. I'm reading Wikipedia right now. But generally, it's a pygmy chimpanzee, so it's smaller than a regular chimpanzee or a gorilla or an ape. You know what I mean?
I hate to sound mean. I would not label these animals majestic.
Oh, I would.
This thing is gnarly looking.
That thing right there, look at the picture.
Yeah, no, I'm looking right at it. That thing is gnarly. I don't like its nipples. I don't like its size. I don't like anything about this thing.
Well, that's unfortunate because they're our ancestor.
I know. They'll be the one to eventually have me meet my demise. That's going to be the thing that kills me.
I can see you getting off the bus in Uptown. And a chimpanzee jumps out of a tree and rips your throat out. And that's how Case died.
Like in Roadhouse, the throat rip?
Yeah. Like, that's how we lost Case.
Oh, man.
You should go to Lincoln Park Zoo and see monkeys over there.
I don't want to.
We should go someday.
I only want to go see the Christmas lights there.
We should go to the new Chicago Brookfield Zoo or whatever they're calling it now. So
we can do that.
What these 2 things do, bonobos and humans, that no one else does when it comes to getting romantic, is tongue kiss.
Oh, interesting. Not what I thought. Okay.
A lot of people said things like oral. I'm sorry I said it like that. I thought we were off the air and just talking. Oh, man. Oh, God. Okay. So a lot of people texted and said that.
What'd they say?
Oral.
That's so weird.
Some people said wear condoms. They thought bonobos put on a condom before they get it on in the
That'd
bedroom.
be funny. Honestly, I'm not a huge monkey guy. I'd love to see a monkey put on a condom. That seems like a hilarious video.
Would there be a separate monkey dispenser in the bathroom at the truck stop? for the condoms?
Truck stop.
You see,
Hey, he's like, open the door too quick. You like bump into. Oh, sorry, my bad.
You see these, there's like, you're getting your combos and your Mountain Dew, and then a monkey walks by.
You look at the map, you're like trying to figure out, like, wait, am I on Route 66? Like, where do I need to go? And then there's just a monkey grabbing a condom.
Yeah. The monkey puts his Mountain Dew and his condom up there on the counter.
All for me, thank you. Lovely
Good day,
sandwich.
sir.
Yeah. He tips his fedora.
He was like, So that's what they do. They're the only ones that make out. Humans like making out, and bonobos like making out, in sex, like before you have sex.
I dated a girl for 2 years who did not know how to kiss with tongue. And it was weird because she was the first, like my first real relationship. So she was kind of the first person that I tongue kissed with, but we weren't like she.
That sounded as bad as me saying oral. She's the first girl I tongue kissed with.
Oh, sorry. She was the first girl that I Frenched.
Yeah, Frenched.
But then I started seeing somebody else who was way more experienced than her shortly after. And I was like, oh, this is French kissing.
Yeah.
I later started hooking up again with the girl that couldn't French kiss.
Yep.
And she goes, well, I struggle with it because the doctors told me I have an abnormally small mouth, and thus I have an abnormally small tongue. And as I started kissing her again after she told me that, I went, well, you really do have a small mouth. It's really hard to maneuver in there.
Well, the thing is, all men do the same thing. They're like the Suckmaster 4000. Like, they just go, la, 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 la. But women are all different when they kiss. They really are. Like to your point on that, some are sensual, some are really going, like that. It's like, oh my God, this girl can kiss.
Yeah.
And all that. So I don't know how that evolved. Someone learned at some point, maybe somebody kissed somebody younger, and then when they were in high school.
It's like, people play the guitar differently. The guitar is 6 strings, it's all the same, but people, Frusciante plays differently than Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Amazing reference.
I know.
Amazing. Also, when you were like me and were a late bloomer.
Absolutely.
I didn't know how to kiss until it's like you got to put your reps in.
Brian, 1,000%.
And I didn't know anything. I was a terrible kisser.
Kissing is hard.
I think I'm really good now.
I think so, too. I actually think it's one of my great strengths.
You think I'm good, too?
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Wow, 2 minutes and 52 seconds of making out with Case during that song. It was great.
It was a good time.
Oh, good time. So I'm a good kisser then, right?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
The fact that made your brain go was that humans and bonobos are the only animals in the animal kingdom that make out. I didn't quite get to the point of, do you ever make out and not have sex? That's what I'm kind of wondering. Or at least go further than making out. First base, second base, third base, whatever.
Well, sometimes that happens, but that's just because my girlfriend, it quits halfway through, and she's like, all right, I think we're done here. And I go, all right, I guess I'm going to bed.
That's a bad feeling, right?
Well, what are you going to do?
But you feel like you did something wrong or your breath stinks or something.
Well, that's probably true.
Right.
I just immediately put the blame on myself.
Well, I think you're right.
Yeah, it's not her fault. I'm not mad at her.
I don't think a woman or a man would ever stop. I should say the woman. The woman would never stop continuing the progress from making out to wherever it's going to go unless something got a wrench thrown in.
I don't know. I do like kissing.
Yeah?
It's good.
Oh, I do too.
Okay.
Yeah.
But your jaw clicks.
My damn jaw. God, is there a dentist out there that can fix it? I go to a good dentist, and they want me to wear a mouth guard.
Oh, I'm not doing that.
I'm not linebacker.
No, I'm not a running back. I'm not Edrin James.
I feel so bad for the people, and there's so many of our listeners I know for a fact, and friends of mine that have sleep apnea and have to wear the mask.
Yeah.
And
most of my family wears the mask.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I don't know how you sleep with that thing. So a mouth guard sounds terrifying to me, to sleep with a mouth guard. Also, I was so dumb in freshman football. They gave me the mouth guard to put in, and I came back and this is terrible, and this is probably why my jaw clicks today.
Yeah.
I was so stupid with football. Everybody came back the next day and their mouth guards got formed to their teeth. And so I just started biting mine harder. And it wasn't until 8 games in that my buddy Keith Podges said, you're supposed to go home and put it in hot water and then bite into it and mold it to your mouth, you idiot. And I went the whole season with just the straight rubber mouthpiece.
Oh, my God.
And I thought, that's probably why my jaw is screwed up today.
Well, it's probably why you have all the brain injuries you have. That couldn't have protected you.
I didn't play much, so I didn't get hit much.
That's fair.
So I don't know, man. Listen, we got Gil Curtis coming up with your headlines. We'll get to sports. What a wild Cubs game last night. Also, remember, 21 Pilots tickets at 7:20, 8, and 9. How about that? Not to mention Bonnaroo tickets coming up at 8:10 in Clash with Kenzie. And at 9:20, Chili Peppers anywhere in the country, a great trip that you choose where you go to see them. It's a lot today with Brian and Kenzie on Q and a lot of A-level stuff. So stay here. We appreciate you.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. A couple things coming up in sports. Again, a wild Cubs game last night. White Sox got postponed because of the rain, because that was an earlier game in the day when it was sleeting and snowing in the afternoon. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
No, it was really yucky out. I did not like it.
It wasn't great for the Cubs game either, but they ended up playing it. So we'll talk about that. An incredible hockey line brawl. Tiger abstaining from sex for the Masters so he can play better.
Tiger Woods?
Tiger Woods, the Masters is not this weekend, but next weekend. Allegedly, he's abstaining from sex.
Good for him.
Is it really, though?
Well, he has been known to have a problem, so good for him.
I know, but didn't he win the Masters when he was banging Perkins waitresses? Isn't that the wrong move on his part? I don't think abstaining is the right play. But hey, what do I know? I haven't won the Masters.
No, you have not.
No.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Did he bang specifically Perkins waitresses?
There was one Perkins waitress he banged.
My man after my own heart. Shout out Perkins.
I'm not even sure where the nearest Perkins is. And it's got to be outside of Chicago.
I think Indiana, because I'm from Indiana, and we have I'm a stone's throw away from a Perkins at all times.
I'm putting in Perkins near me. Well, the problem is it's coming up with like a law firm named Perkins.
I don't want that. No, I want sprinkled pancakes, and then I want to blow money on the claw game like I'm in Vegas.
Okay, this can't be right. It says there's a Perkins family restaurant at 330 North Wabash, which is right about the river in Wabash.
That can't be
there
right.
can't be a Perkins over there. I'm on. You know what the link is from? MapQuest.
Well, that means it's closed then. There's no way that's happening.
I'm saying, is it a 2007 link that just came up on Google from that? Holy cow. If there's a Perkins near you, hit us up, because we got to get on that and see where the nearest one is, because they're good.
One of my favorite, again, I'm from Indiana. That's a way of life there, and they have the best pancakes, I think, in the country.
They were always like downstate. You'd go if you're heading down the Carbondale or that area, you'd see a Perkins. But I don't know. People are saying Madison, Wisconsin. Mitchell's saying that. I don't know. I like him.
Interesting. All right.
Maybe, I don't know. Tiger didn't go to all of them.
He was on like a Perkins World Tour, one waitress at a time.
We're going to Carbondale, and then Fort Wayne, and then we're going to Mansfield. All right, here's Gil Curtis with your headlines.
This is not headline news. Taylor Swift is now officially a billionaire. And that sound you hear is some of her ex-boyfriends kicking themselves. Costco has begun offering Ozempic prescriptions. One is included with each purchase of their hot dog combo. Krispy Kreme is offering a limited edition total solar eclipse donut. It celebrates the blocking of the sun with the blocking of your arteries. 40% of U.S. adults have gone 3 days without human interaction. It's so common there's even a word to describe them: married. And today is National Tell a Lie Day. I'll celebrate like I always do, by watching cable news. This is not headline news.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.